Mulberry tree is known to everybody. We call Shahtoot in Hindi and Toot in Dogri. Morus genus. It has many species. 4 are familiar to us. Morus indica, which is white mulberry found in India. Morus nigra, which is black mulberry. Morus rubra, which is red. In the mountains, in the Himalayas, we have our indigenous variety, which is Morus livigata. Now this particular Morus is also called as Morus macarura. Locally people identify it with a local name as Korman or Koi in Ramnagar and Bilawar Hills, whereas in Uttarakhand it is known as Kummi or Chummi. And we have a tradition of tree worship. Some of the mulberry trees, they are also associated with temples and Sufi mazars also. We have the very ancient and old mulberry tree preserved at Joshimath, Jyotishwar temple, the Lord Shiva temple, where even Adi Shankaracharya is supposed to have meditated under the tree. And tree is very, very old and huge tree. It stands preserved since decades. In Jammu and Kashmir, in Kashmir we have Sufi shrine Jati Shahwali at Kupwara, and there also we find at least 280 or 300 year old, very old mulberry tree, which is growing near the water body, and the water body supplies the pure drinking water to the local villagers. People come and fetch water, and nearby the tree, mulberry tree, is also preserved within the sacred sanctum sanctorum of the mosque. In Kashmir, the famous Tulamula temple, also known by as Kheer Bhavani Mandir. Why Tulamula? Because Shahtoot mulberry tree is called Tulkul in Kashmiri. So Tul Mul, Mula, Tulamula means mool, root, stump, and Tul means mulberry tree. So it is, legend goes that the Pandit got the dream, and in that dream goddess Ragnya was supposed to be beside the stump of the mulberry tree. So after getting that dream, he found the goddess beside the mulberry tree, so it got the name Tulamula. The temple still housing that on a pedestal goddess, and then we have the water surrounding the pedestal, and that water changes color: green, blue, red, pink, and all variations, shades of color of this water body represent the situation in the surroundings, whether it's a peace time, whether it's a violence time, what kind of time. So that kind of inference is drawn after looking the water. And a local bird, Maina or Sarika, Gatari or Her, is also usually seen in this temple. And we have the Chinar groves, oriental plane trees. Chinar is also called as Boni, the word derived from the goddess Bhavani. So also we have the Sharika Devi Mandir. Sharika is nothing but the manifestation of the bird, which we call Acridotheres tristis or Maina. Mulberry nurtures the silk industry. So in sericulture at Maningam, we have many new varieties have been developed by the scientists. For example, Chinar variety is one, zigzag variety. So they cater to the different needs of the silkworm breeding. Univoltine type, which you usually will find in Europe. Then bivoltine we find China, Japan, Korea, and then multivoltine, which has many life cycles within 1 year in the along the tropics. So silk of the Kashmir is very famous, and for this the more preferred species is Morus indica. These mulberries are eaten and they are rich in antioxidants, the minerals, calcium, potassium, manganese, zinc, vitamin C and vitamin K. Because of the polyphenols and antioxidants, flavonoids and anthocyanins, they are very useful, good for health. Even the leaves have a lot of health benefits. They are used by the diabetic patients as a herbal tea. Leaves are rich in nutrition and they are also good for the health of the heart. Even they are good for skin care and hair care. So many mulberry supplements are also available in the market. Kurman Kui is our hill mulberry, indigenous mulberry, and this is also seen growing, maybe planted one at Chadai Mutta beside the temple. Octagonal pond is there, and then this Morus macrura or livigata is there. We have allied species, Chinese mulberry or papal mulberry, which is basically another genus, but earlier it was kept under Morus, that is Brussonetia. Brussonetia papyrifera. As the name species name tells, papyrifera means paper bearing. It has been used for the paper making, especially in the Southeast Asian countries, Thailand, by the Buddhists for making the Buddhist cloth. Bark cloth under the name tapa was very famous earlier. So this particular Brussonetia papyrifera also has the male and female trees separate. The female and male flowers, they grow on the separate trees, as we find in case of Cormon Koi, Morus macrura or livigata. This particular is also tree has the edibility also. The fruits are eaten also, and this particular mulberry is very useful for making the paper also. In the paper industry this is used, and this is found in India also. We have planted also, and this colonizes very fast as a pioneer species. Brussonetia papyrifera has red fruits, and it is round, and the birds are attracted towards it. There is another species which is Brussonetia kurzai. This is also found in Thailand, and they are the flower birds. They are developed into a cuisine, and very famous Thai cuisine is innovated by using the birds of the Brussonetia kurzai. Another species which basically native to Philippines, that is Brussonetia, another third species, which is again used Luzanica, that is Luzanica species. This is also used in many vegetables. So it is a source of paper. Earlier it was the source of fiber for the cloth making, and even it has the health benefits, and also in vegetables it is used. So even in Jammu, Mughal gardens, we have the many oldest chinars planted by the Maharaja. So one of the oldest chinar is growing in Shalimar Bagh. And this mulberry sericulture industry that has their full-fledged sericulture department, which takes care of the plantations, and cutting down of this mulberry tree was prohibited even in Islam, and the Sufi saints, as per their traditions, it was considered as a sin. But otherwise also now by law for the development of the Bombex mori, silkworm moth, this is already prohibited, and we need permission if we have to fell the tree. So this tree with lot of our cultural significance, medicinal importance, and the silk cloth, and from Brussonetia, that bark cloth, tapa cloth, we need to I think introduce these plants in our future afforestation programs, and try to conserve the folklore associated with it, and whatever new innovations health for the benefit of health, they also need to be told, and everybody should take the benefit out of this resource. Thank you.